Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back again with another Minecraft Bingo. We are playing the second of the weekly blind bingo challenge seeds for the week of November 20th, 2015. The seed you can see on the right is 7304, and taking a quick look at the card, there's a few decent prospects, but I think the one I will be going for is the far right column. It's actually kind of similar to our line from our last run. The only difference is we don't need, okay, that's a lot of differences. We don't need bone, we need a fern instead of a spruce sapling, and we need more iron. Part of it just to get the fern. Another slight possibility is the second row down. We will keep an eye on that, however, the joining point is the item I am the most weary about, that being the leather for the item frame. So that's probably a no-go. So let us get into world, take a nice look at it, and see what we can see. Let's do the proper thing there. Whoops, missed there. This is, of course, another night vision run. Pretty much you can assume nearly every one we're going to be doing is a night vision run. I think once it became a regular thing, I've seen maybe 1 week that didn't have night vision, and I think it was torches, torches, torches. Alright, we've got nice and easy wood. Pigs, a nice little cave over there. Lovely mountain. Pumpkins that we don't need. We're right by a tree. Right by a lot of stone. So I think we'll cook the pigs while we work on getting ourselves flint. Because this time around, instead of just flint, we need flint and steel. So, whoops. I almost starting to think I glitched that out somehow. I don't think we'll need to do our little attempt to trick to get extra cooking time, so that should be fine. Let's go ahead and put this down. The little trick I refer to, of course, is just simply making our furnace first and killing creatures with our stone pickaxe. Like I said, I don't think it will be necessary since we can get a bit of cooking going while we go for flint. Of course, we may get flint quickly. If that's the case, well, such it is. And let us go ahead and take care of that. And there we go. Now get everything to position. Get that out of the way. And now where were those pigs? I see some down there. Let's go that way. A little falling damage is fine. I heard a skeleton back there. I don't need a skeleton this time, and wow, that was a lot of pork really quickly. This is a very cavey area. Alright, so, where did you even come from, sir? That would have been wonderful if we had a bone on our list. Okay. That seems a little bit surprising. There we go, there's our flint. Let's get ourselves a bit more wood because we're going to need a fair bit for cooking. I was trying not to break my line of chopping there, but seems that I did. Let's get that out the way, that out the way. Okay. Alright. Doing pretty good. I think I want to... Well, I want to check on one of these very, very many caves. Let's turn on night vision real quick. A little XP, I guess that was from one of the pigs. There we go, that's real nice looking. Pop that in there. And I think some of this is probably going to fall down. I hear a bit of lava. That could be of interest. Yeah, right there, actually. Okay, we'll drop down. Hopefully catch this carefully. And let one more of these cook. Okay. Should be fine. Head up this way. It'll actually take us out. Get a little bit more stone. Okay, so I need to keep an eye out for a fern. That's a really good area to find a fern over there. Yeah, let's go fern hunting before we go cave hunting. There's a lot of really good caves. We also need a cow. The cow, I'm so iffy on cows. Alright, let's put this in place of our raw meat. And there's that. So, that being the case, how much iron do we have? We need 3 more iron. Okay. And I believe there was a cave right over here. Get the sword out just in case. Put that down. Is this the same cave I was just in, just from the other end? Well, no. Suppose obviously not at this point. Want to keep topped up. Nothing worse than running out of food right in the middle of running from something. Ooh. That sounds promising. Okay, well that is a little annoying. There's definitely something going on around here. I can't tell direction. I feel like I'm probably over top of... a little further this way. Let's get some blocks on bar. What am I expecting here? Oh, nope, not what I wanted. You know what? Forget this. I don't really need this. We're wasting time. What's the best case scenario I could get from that? Some extra already cooked iron. I mean, that would be useful. But I feel at this point in time, I've already wasted too much time trying to do that. And at this point in time, would have been best having not done it. Alright. Gotta remember, we're looking for cows. Imagine the snow's not a good place to look for cows. And there were a lot of really good caves at the beginning, but really kind of favoring getting my cows out of the way first. Sheep, no. Also, of course, remember that horses will work just as well. Are you any more than just one? No, you're not. Okay, that's a little scary as far as traveling down it. Alright, that'll do fine. Let's go ahead and get this cooked up. I only need, what, 2 more? I think that's right. Okay, let's go ahead and make our flint and steel. I need... Okay. Let us go ahead and make another furnace. Maybe even 2. I hear more zombies. We'll eat some meat. Pick that up. In theory, I should have all of the iron I need. Right? Let's hope that's the case. Okay, that's bothersome. Ugh. Alright. Looking for cows. Let's head this way. Take a turn here because don't want to fall in there. Cows and horses, come on. we may, if this does not go well, we may end up having to stop and cook food. Because I really don't think I'm going to be able to make very much distance without any food. Here we go. So plains and pretty much just plains and any plains-like biomes would be my preferred location, simply because that ups our chances of finding something that... never mind. Who cares? Alright. Let us cook the rest of the iron. Well, we get our leather from you. You know, I should probably have a bit of this. And I probably should have put more furnaces down, maybe. There's that. And... well, it doesn't really matter at this point, does it? You're much deeper than I expected. But I could reach that just fine. And it's even on a convenient corner. Okay, pop that in, pop that in. Don't really care if I cook too much. There we go. And that should be it, right? Alright, not as good as my last run, but it was a somewhat harder line we attacked on this one. Or at least that's my estimation. Obviously, I'm not the best at estimating those. I just managed to beat sunset. Alright. Let's head back to spawn, take a quick look at our card. Aside from a bit of time wasted looking for zombies, I think this went pretty good. Yeah, just a little bit of wasted time on those zombies. And a little bit of time finding cows. Other than that, that was a really good run. 9 minutes and 35 seconds. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. And, of course, if you'd like to see more Minecraft Bingo, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But, until next time, catch you later.